Hi guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about Module 1 and your first bigger assignment in Module 1, evaluating process versus product activities and experiences. So you'll see here I am on the announcements page of Blackboard, and today when I sent out an announcement, one of the things I said was to go through class sequentially, and I'm getting some questions that's making me think, I don't think people are going through class sequentially. So when I get to Module 1, class, I click on the Getting Started, and there's several things here that you should read through. And there's eventually you get to the discussion board where you have the interview and the instructions about what to write there on that process. Going back into the full Module 1, you'll see these module reading and videos. It's really important that you watch all of these and you read everything before you try and do the assignments. There is a module reading notes here, these module notes that are the same every module. And so you'll do 4 of these. For each module, you submit your notes from the readings. You do it on this template here. And so on this template, for chapter notes, you're going to have 4 of them. You're going to have one of these for creativity, one for creative process, one for product, and one for the 4 C's. See that list there? And so you can type in your text box. And actually, I would like you to print these. And in fact, I say you have to handwrite them. So you'll actually print it and you'll handwrite creativity in the middle here of the circle, and you'll print one for creative process. If you don't have a printer, you can draw this on a piece of notebook paper. That's fine too. I want the content, but I want it handwritten. And as I say in the instructions, there is a connection between the physical art of writing and learning. There is scientific fact to that. And so in this class, because I'm really trying to drive process versus product for young children, I'm also trying to demonstrate that in your own life of what that might look like. And this is one of those things. I could care less that it's pretty, and it's more about the learning experience and the interaction and the thinking that happens in the process that I am interested in. So that brings us to the next assignment then in the sequence. So before I can do this product versus process activity, I have to do my readings and do my module notes. And there's a couple things in the readings that are going to help you talk through the justification and the evaluation of whether something is a process or product oriented. This is a link to a great post about what process is versus product. And so you see these examples here, this 100th day of school. Those are product. Yes, it's cute, but those were not done by kindergartners by themselves. That was not about the kindergarten making a bunch of choices. Yes, the kindergartner decided where to put what color of Skittles, but that's not creativity. Okay, and that's what this author argues. Here is a process. This is a product. Yes, it's cute. Yes, a child is learning to do things. They're learning to sequence events. They're or instructions. They're learning to go step by step. They're developing fine motor control. They're copying and evaluating. But that is not a creative experience, and that is not art. It is a craft. If you go to Pinterest and you do preschool craft, we are looking here at a page of crafts. There's a right way and a wrong way. There is some choice making, but in general it is defined by the product and by the teacher. It's adult driven. As our textbook says on page 21, process is king. No enduring product to be admired. So it's not about the end result. It's about getting from the beginning to the end and that experience and those decisions that are happening. A process evolves and changes, and it doesn't necessarily last. The children think about what they're going to do, and they really engage. When they have a process-oriented experience, they're making decisions, Their thinking is maturing. They're selecting materials and tools and techniques, and the end result is unique. It doesn't look like every other child's in the classroom or even remotely close to every other child's. When you're talking product, it is predetermined by the teacher or from somebody else's work, and it's not about the thought process to get there. It's through following directions and having all that decision making done for you when you're focusing through the product. And of course, there's a time to focus on the product versus to focus on the process. If you're hanging wallpaper in your house, by golly, yes, you want the product. You don't care about the process. You kind of do, but it's not about being creative in how you apply the wallpaper. It's about doing it a certain way so you get the outcome you want. But that is not a creative experience, and that's different. And so in the assignment here in Module 1, you will actually evaluate Pinterest activities and really evaluate whether or not this is a creative experience or product oriented. And then the justification, you have to say why. So I'm going to open that assignment. Visual arts activity. If I said making birthday cards, it depends. Are they pre-drawn in? Is there only foam art? In general, at home, I would say that's a process. And the child is deciding how to decorate and format the card. Cards are not all the same. At VBS, Vacation Bible School, you see foam frames. That is a product. So the end result or the end product is predetermined, and there is no decision making for materials or technique. So that's my justification. And so you're going to go through and you're going to analyze things from the Pinterest page from Alan's website. Why am I having you use Alan's Pinterest page? So that I've already seen these activities, and there is a right and a wrong answer. And so that's why it's more controlled. Rather than you evaluating your environment, I want you to evaluate these examples, because there is right and wrong answers here. So be sure to keep asking questions. We have great questions happening on the discussion board forum, so keep it up.